Hello, YouTube. Good evening from San Marcos, Guatemala. 19th April 2026. We have 33 double-digit date numerology. Master number frequency combined with the fact that today is the 19th, which the one representing the start of a new cycle, and 9, the end of a cycle. It's in combination a real moment of transmutation. When it comes to the end of a cycle, it's the awareness of everything that preceded it. And for us in this human form, the energy of the 9 and the end of a cycle, a lot of emotions and topics that need to be addressed start returning back to the surface. And the purpose of that is to address these things and learn to let go of things that don't serve us moving into the next cycle. Otherwise, we're carrying that, firework. That's the thing here, and it's really loud and really annoying. But when it comes to the end of cycles and the things that come up during that, it's an opportunity for us to really do the internal work and discern between what are the things worth keeping and what are the things that don't serve us. And it's a matter of being very honest and transparent and holding ourselves accountable. And that combined with the 33, which represents transmutation, it is a very sacred number. Another firework. Oh. They're so loud, and they happen throughout the day and even late at night. A little annoying, but still grateful to be here, and it is what it is. Anyway, 33 represents transmutation as tapping into the inner creative, the inner child, and really stepping into that authentic expression and allowing that to be the vessel of our healing. Because ultimately, we are all creative beings. We create our reality in every moment, and our imagination is such a gift. And being able to express ourselves and tap into that creativity that fulfills the heart is the essence of who we are fundamentally. And it's, for me, I've learned through numerology, but also just through life experience, that I'm a very creative person, which took a while to really accept, coming from a mathematics background and, following the structures of society growing up, going to university. There was really very little creativity that was being taken place during that time, and it's only in the last couple of years that I've really stepped into that and realized this is who I am and this is what I'm here to do. And the lessons and my healing come through my life lesson number, which is a number 3. The life lesson number represents the key challenges and obstacles that we face. How we transmute them is from identifying the shadow aspects of our number and learning how to shine the light and bring it into the light aspect of that number. And for me, being a 3 life path, or having a 3 life lesson number, I realized that the characteristics of 3 are very applicable in terms of my creative endeavors. And the shadow aspects are spreading yourself too thin, naivety. It's like childlike curiosity, but having no container to channel that, and it's very scattered. And because the creative channel is so open, it finds intrigue and attraction to many different avenues, and ultimately spreading itself too thin and not getting anything achieved. And I'm very familiar with that feeling. And so this is reflective in the energy of 33 also, because to understand 33, you got to understand 3. And it's really, 3 represents expression, authentic expression through creativity. And yeah, for me, it's been a day of tapping into more creativity with my work and the videos that I'm editing, but also opening my heart to allow what my inner child really wants. And as a result, I got to show you something. This is a little puppy, super small. Hey, puppy. Super small, the size of my forearm. My friend Lizzie, who's also my neighbor, found this puppy on the street, cold, shivering, super weak, super skinny. And she took her in, gave her a bath, and I arrived home after working today and have decided to take care of this dog until we take it to the vet and potentially, well, take it to the vet and find an appropriate home, someone to adopt this puppy. And really, the timing of this dog is interesting because we mentioned the moment of transmutation, end of a cycle and start of a new cycle. And really, I've been over the last few weeks, especially, I've been really honing in on leading with the vision from the heart, and then having the mind subscribe to that vision and work in alliance with the heart to execute it, instead of leading with the mind and actually creating a life that's detached from what the heart truly wants. And for the longest time, I've wanted to adopt a dog, right? And it's so crazy that I'm sharing this and speaking this out loud, because it's our words are powerful, as you know, and so it's a matter of speaking something into existence. But a big part of my vision is having a companion and having a dog with me. And it's frightening because it's responsibility that I feel that I may not be ready for. However, this is an opportunity for me to embrace that sense of responsibility and be able to show up for myself and this cute little creature that depends on me. And it's almost like having a child. And although I haven't had a child, I have been told many times, especially by my dad, that you'll never really know what it's like to have children until you have them. And that's very true. There's no argument there. But I feel like having a pet at least prepares you somewhat mentally for it. Not that I'm preparing mentally to have a child anytime soon, but it's a representation of stepping into a high sense of embodiment of the kind of man that I choose to be. And just having a dog is part of that vision. And so I'm sure if I choose to adopt this dog, then she'll teach me a lot and help me grow a lot too. And yeah, just my inner child seeing this dog and wanting to look after her, and who knows, maybe even allow her to be part of my journey. If that's the calling, then I'm on board with it. And so yeah, it's crazy. And got to a stage of thinking that I'm going to adopt a dog. Like, let's see what happens. Just the way life is expanding and the things that are being presented are synchronous and intentional and divinely orchestrated. That's how it feels. Could be overthinking it, but I mean, everything matters. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is random. We just perceive things as random because we can't comprehend the code and the energetics behind making a certain event physically manifest at a specific time, right? It's beyond our sensory capacity. But What I do know is that um, moments like this, especially those that connect to your heart in some way, shape, or form, are deliberate in some way, out of our control. And so we'll see how this happens, how the story unfolds with this cute little pup. But yeah, she's super sweet, and we bathed her and fed her, and she's resting and recovering. Um, can't imagine what it's like for a little dog facing that abandonment issue of just being completely left alone by the mother. And it's possible that the mother was also struggling and surviving for herself and not being able to actually look after her kids. So yeah, it's yeah, it definitely touches the heart. And so yeah, it'll get me to step up my game and show up better for myself if I do end up going down this road. But hey, I'm not going to put any pressure on it or any importance or expectation on it. I'm just going with the flow and enjoying the ride. But yeah, moving on to tomorrow. I realize we're already 11 minutes in, and probably half of it I've been speaking about this dog. But I mean, it's a big deal. Okay, and so it's important I speak it out and at least process my emotions. So thank you for listening and just being a vessel for me processing processing my life right now. Okay, tomorrow, 20th April 2026, we have a 34 double-digit date numerology, which simplifies down to a 7, and 7 represents the hermit, the sacred channel to source truth, the number of healing, the number for healing. Really good day to rest, ensuring you get good sleep, and allowing yourself time to yourself in isolation, because that is where the true healing takes place, not just on a physical level, but also on an emotional, spiritual level. And so it's a great day to write, to journal, to express yourself, whether it's with your voice, with words, or reading, going deeper into any sort of spiritual practice that helps recovery in the physical form, but also helps the system, the energetic system, be cleaner and be more aligned. It's these are all aspects that will really help open that channel to source significantly under the energy of the 7. And so, yeah, look after yourself, eat well, eat healthy. These are topics that are relevant every day, of course, but specifically on the energetics of the 7. Really focus on prioritizing yourself and having some time alone and time to yourself, and not using that time in distractions, but really just allowing yourself to slow down. And because of this extra sensitivity to source, it can bring a state of overwhelm sometimes, in the sense of the spiritual ego coming through and making you feel this sense of judgment towards others and disappointment towards just how things might be, whether it's on the world stage or in your environment. But really, it's important to show compassion to yourself and to everybody else, and understand that we're all in this process together and we're going through it our own way. And really, it's a matter of allowing the stillness and the peace within to be radiated outwards. That's the goal, right? And influence the field and those around us through our light, through our spark, through our energy field. And really allowing the creative flow of your connection to source to really flourish, whatever that may be. Allow yourself to put time aside to sit in a space where you can receive, whether it's inspiration or answers or just a deeper connection to yourself. And so for me, I'm starting, okay, I'm not going to say it, I'm just going to do it and then share thereafter. I think that's a good way to start. But yeah, it feels like every day is the end of a cycle and the start of a new one. And so the numbers are keeping me honest, keeping me aligned, keeping me self-aware up to a certain extent. and I'm doing a great job. And I'm going every day, just showing up for myself and taking it day by day, one step at a time, and trusting the process and devoting myself to the process. And as each day passes, I'm getting better, and momentum is picking up, and I'm very excited for what's to come. And yeah, I'm going to end this transmission there. I hope you have a wonderful evening, grand rising, afternoon, wherever you are in the world when you're watching this. And until next time, as always, YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. Buenas noches.